What's good, y'all? This your boy DCPRT, and this video is about mental stops and hard stops. Personally, I use mental stops. I used to use hard stops back in the day, but man, using hard stops can get you out of a position that may be a fake out. So, like, prime example, I traded BCL out today, right? I think I got in at like 1060s, like mid 1060s, and my target and my stop was at the highs, right? Okay. As you can see, it's been topping out, right? Topping out, topping out. Now if I used a hard stop, I would have been stopped out. Because if you're gonna use a hard stop, you're gonna put it like 1 cent over, your stop. So I think the high right here is 1088. I can't see it because my camera in the way, but 1088, and then it went to 1089, and then it crashed. Now if I would have had a hard stop at 1089, I would have got filled and would have took a loss because my entry was down here. But using a mental stop, when you use a mental stop, you have to use time and sales, level 2, and the price action. I mainly use time and sales to read these stocks. So when it was coming up, I was reading the time and sales, and what it was telling me, it wasn't strong, like on this breakout. So as soon as it went over, I would give it time. I'll give it room because sometimes it could be a fake out, and that's exactly what happened. It was a fake out, and you can end up making your profit. If you use a hard stop, you would get stopped out because the market makers and whoever is behind the scenes, they can see your entries, and they will get you out on purpose, and then have the stock go in your favor. A lot of times, they can see your share size and all that's just sitting there on the order. And they will execute you, have you take the L, and then move the stock in your favor. A lot of times it does happen like that. Now, if a stock would have kept squeezing, I would wait for a pullback, and if it sits and holds, then I'll get out because it's confirming that it's moving higher. But a lot of times when a stock spikes up like this, blow past it, and a lot of times it will get sold into because they know a lot of chasers, they know a lot of long bias traders would chase that breakout, so that gives them an opportunity to unload shares, and that's how you see a big hard pullback like this, because buyers are just buying into a big ass seller that may have hidden orders that they're trying to sell, insiders, whoever trying to sell. A lot of times that happens, so you best off just buying a dip instead of buying into a resistance level that may not break out. So that's basically why I use mental stops, because hard stops will get you out right at your price. Now say if it do break out and I had a hard stop, I would be happy because I got out right at 1089. But the thing is, an extra 10 cents is not gonna hurt. I would take that extra 10 cents in a loss to turn it into a gain if it's a fake out. You see what I'm saying? Gives you the option. Hard stops, you don't have an option, you are out at that price. Mental stops is on you to get out, So if you're new if you're new and you don't stop out, you let your losers run, you bad hold all the time, I advise you to use hard stops until you get more experience and you can just cut your losses. That's why I would advise for traders to use hard stops. A mental stop, now you're gonna have to get out, and that's gonna take time through experience, because a lot of traders don't want to give it up. I had that problem when I first started. I didn't want to take no L, so I just hold, and then your L is bigger. You got a bigger L because you don't want to get out. After getting all those whippings from the losses, I learned my lesson finally, because I can't get hard-headed. I start stopping out, and when you stop out, it allows you to trade again. You can keep trading again, you know. So that's why I think mental stops are better, because number one, it could be a fake out and it could go your favor. Number two, I think it makes you a better trader, because that's one of the most important parts, is to be disciplined and obey your stops and get out. You know, it's really that simple. I really just need one example, because this was perfect. Because it topped out. Because it went 1 cent higher and then it crashed. You know, everybody that put stops in right here, all got out, and now they mad now because the stop don't tank now. So that's my 2 cents on hard stops and mental stops. If you're having problems and trouble with doing mental stops, that just takes experience. But I'm telling you, you can save a lot of money using mental stops if you do it correctly than hard stops, because a lot of these stops love to fake out. It's just that simple. And that's it for this video. If you're interested in joining the family, go to dcprt.com. I show all my strategies, my indicator lines, as y'all can see right here. It's super accurate. As y'all can see, look, it pulled back, bounced right off my lines, came back up, bounced right off my lines until it cracks, and then now it's under my lines, and it's hard for it to get back over. That's how I'm able to be very consistent, because I can look at the stock and tell where it's gonna head and bounce at. So if you want my indicator lines, and I show everybody how to use my indicator lines, all 4 of them, in a video, go to dcprt.com and you can get it. I also do live commentary on the mic, like I'm doing right now, going over what I see 9:25 in the morning. I set up, I announce my entries and exits, I share that so y'all can hear all of that, my thought process, the whole 9. We got an awesome chat room. Shout out to everybody in the chat room, and we are an awesome community. And I show all my strategies, like I said, dcprt.com, and I'll be looking forward to having you. And that's it for this video. Hope y'all learned about mental and hard stops. A lot of times, because people just don't know how to stop out, but you got to stop out. That's it for this video. Peace.